Welcome, Brenden.
Hi, how you
You're
doing,
now
Tom?
an official
Got my button.
sponsor of Clifton Market. We're giving out stickers with the new logo for the 8th birthday party
It's a
here.
big one. It's 2 4s.
Yeah, 2 little 4s.
Yeah, sure.
But what's your favorite thing here to buy?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I like it. Sometimes they've got loose mushrooms. I feel like a lot of times you go to Kroger's and other grocery stores, and you find it's all prepackaged and things like that. But that doesn't. They don't keep well. They don't. Unless you're using them that night, it's not really super practical. So there's a couple other places around town, like down at Philly Market, but up here when I can just come up and get a bag full of mushrooms that I can take and store as I'd like to. So I like that.
Yes, absolutely. And lots of the vegetables are, individual, so you can pick how much you want.
Yeah. Sounds pretty nice.
And your favorite pepper here?
For pepper.
You know, they got the Thai pepper, they got the red
I like serranos.
serranos.
Yeah.
I've discovered lately to put the peppers on a very hot grill, and they char the outside and they cook the inside at the same time.
Is that right?
And then later, after you store them in a little container, let them cool down, you peel that chard off, and it's just the most incredible pepper flavor on it. You need like a real hot stove, like just a gas stove, and you just grill them right on the gas.
All right. Yeah. Put them right on the grill.
Right on the gas. Just mess it up, and your roommates complain about it, how messy it is.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Speaking of roommates, I'll say, I just ran into mine right there, checking out. I didn't know he was going to be here, but he said that he's making some curry potatoes. So,
All right.
he's a nice old chef. I'm not. Nothing so simple. I was going to make some spaghetti.
Well, you eventually graduate to more sophisticated foods.
And not to say that I don't make more sophisticated foods, but I just want some spaghetti tonight. It's a cold day.
I agree. Sometimes an old box of mac and cheese is just enough.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can get an old box of mac and cheese, but you know what I like to do? I like to make mac and cheese.
Oh yes, I made it by the old recipe the other day. And it's quite a tradition, and it came out good. It was a little bit dry, but you got to get right that mixture of wetness and dryness.
Over the summer I tried to make some for a group of friends, and I made a roux, and a bechamel, and I made all that. I didn't do a very good job of doing it, and it sort of looked like a goop monster, but it tasted pretty good. We had a lot of cheese on it.
That's good, as long as it tasted good. And nobody got sick, right?
No. In fact, everyone slept for the rest of the night, about 12 hours, but I don't think that's because of it.
So what are you studying?
I'm finished studying. I work for a nonprofit. We advocate for better public transit, active transportation, and getting ready to maybe go back to school. Thinking about that. But
Masters or doctorate?
Masters. Urban planning.
And what do you think about the fast bus routes they're putting in here? Did you hear about them?
Yeah, it's gonna be game changing.
And they're like the smaller buses. The truck or the vehicle transporting you is small than the regular buses. It's a rapid transit setup they're doing.
They're actually going to be much longer.
Oh, that's longer.
20 feet longer. And the articulated middle.
You're all for that, right?
I'm all for that. Yeah, I think the bus. That's part of the reason why I love living in Clifton. Is, I don't have a car, and most of the places I need to go are really accessible by hopping on the bus here. So if it gets to the point where in a few years, once we build that out, bus rapid transit, then I can get downtown in 10 minutes, about half the time that it takes me now, and it comes once every 10 minutes, and I don't even have to check the schedule. I just have to walk out my apartment door and up to the station. It's bound to be there in 5 minutes or so.
Well, we're all for it. I'm excited to see the transformation here on Ludlow, and
Sure.
it's probably going to happen in the spring.
Yeah. I could ask you, did you get your hat at the Hanson
Guild?
Guild?
Everybody buys me these hats, and I'm pretty sure this one came from Hanson Guild.
Yeah, it's a good store.
Well, they always have the beret.
That's where I got my beret. I'm not wearing it today.
Well, thank you, Brenden.
Absolutely.
Thank you very
Nice
much
meeting
for
you.
stopping in and chatting. We'll see you online.